The political landscape in Rivers State has reached a critical turning point today as a high court in Port Harcourt issued an interim injunction that effectively stalls the ongoing impeachment proceedings against Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy, Professor Ngozi. This legal intervention comes at a time of heightened tension in the treasure base of the nation, where the air has been thick with the clouds of political uncertainty for weeks. Justice Florence Fiberesima, presiding over a high court sitting in the Oyigbo local government area, delivered the ruling in response to two separate motions ex parte filed by the governor and his deputy. The court order is far-reaching, specifically restraining the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Martin Amaewhule, and 31 other defendants from taking any further steps toward the removal of the state's top two executives. The injunction serves as a temporary shield, protecting the current administration from a process that many observers feared would plunge the state into further chaos and instability. For the residents of Rivers State, this court order represents a momentary pause in a high-stakes power struggle that has frequently spilled over into the streets, affecting daily life and the local economy. The specifics of the court decision are particularly significant because they directly target the mechanism of the impeachment process. Justice Fiberesima's order restrains the Chief Judge of Rivers State, Justice Simeon Chibuzo Amadi, from receiving, forwarding, or acting upon any request or resolution from the lawmakers aimed at constituting a 7-man panel to investigate the allegations of gross misconduct. This is a crucial detail as the House of Assembly had only just moved a motion on Friday to compel the Chief Judge to set up such a panel. By barring the Chief Judge from taking these actions, the court has effectively disconnected the bridge between the legislative accusations and the judicial investigation required by the Constitution for an impeachment to succeed. The governor and deputy governor were also granted leave by the court to serve these interim orders by pasting them at the gate of the State House of Assembly quarters and delivering them to the Chief Judge's chambers. This ensures that all parties are legally aware of the suspension of proceedings, even as political tensions remain at a boiling point. Like and share this video to help others stay informed about the developing situation in Rivers State. Despite the clarity of the court's decision, the lawmakers in the Rivers State House of Assembly have signaled that they may not be ready to back down. Following the court's ruling, spokespersons for the Assembly suggested that the Chief Judge had already acknowledged receipt of the impeachment notices before the injunction was served. This creates a complex legal and constitutional overlap that will likely be the focus of intense debate in the coming days. The lawmakers, led by Speaker Martin Amaewhule, have maintained that their actions are rooted in Section 188 of the Nigerian Constitution, which outlines the legislature's power to hold the executive accountable for gross misconduct. They have raised several allegations against Governor Fubara, including budgetary impropriety and the unauthorized expenditure of public funds. On the other side of the divide, supporters of the governor view the impeachment move as a politically motivated attempt to destabilize the state government. The human impact of this friction is visible across Port Harcourt and surrounding areas, where heavy security presence and the constant threat of protests have made many citizens wary of going about their normal business. The insecurity associated with political unrest is a shadow that continues to loom over the state's progress. The broader context of this crisis traces back to a deep-seated rift within the political leadership of the state, which has persisted despite previous attempts at reconciliation, including high-level interventions by the presidency. In recent days, the political climate had shifted rapidly, with 4 lawmakers who previously opposed the impeachment making a sudden U-turn to join their colleagues in pushing for the governor's removal. This lack of stability within the legislative house itself has added layers of confusion to an already volatile situation. For many Nigerians, the Rivers crisis is seen as a litmus test for the country's democratic institutions and the independence of the judiciary. The High Court has adjourned the matter until January 23, 2026 for the hearing of the motion on notice, meaning the state will spend the next week in a legal waiting room. During this time, the eyes of the nation will be fixed on the Chief Judge and the leadership of the Assembly to see if the rule of law will be respected or if the political machinery will find new ways to bypass the court's restrictions. As we look at the events unfolding in Rivers State today, the importance of maintaining peace and following due process cannot be overstated. The escalation of this crisis has the potential to affect not just the state, but the entire Niger Delta region, which is vital to Nigeria's economic stability. Many local leaders and civil society groups are calling for calm, urging all parties to prioritize the welfare of the people over political gain. The court's intervention provides a window for dialogue, but whether that window will be used for peace or further legal warfare remains to be seen. The story of Rivers State today is one of a democracy under pressure, where the gavel of the judge is currently the only thing standing between a fragile peace and a total breakdown of executive-legislative relations. We will continue to monitor the situation closely as the legal battle moves toward the next hearing date. Please make sure to like this video, share it with your community to keep the conversation going, and subscribe to Global View for more factual and in-depth reporting on the news that matters to you.